The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And the counter is on. Sanchez finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, he's a real physical presence to start with, and for me, he anticipates the game extremely well. What I like about him most...
He's got away with one there. Now it's Girassi. Looking for the run. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's bad. And the finish! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rijkaard is there, and he can pick it up. Wilshere, that's really well manoeuvred. Opts for safety.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
A corner it is then. And we have our very first corner. Vinicius Junior! He will be livid with himself.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Belletti. Raul. Passing is crisp and sharp. Yamal. Can he get it through? Oh, well played. Chouameni. That pass isn't the best. Well timed, excellent interception. Mendy kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Turns back here, probably the best option. Yamal.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Pedri. Passes short and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. Raul. Wilshere. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Spread it left. Vinicius Junior. Tries the cross. Big header! And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 20, Vinicius Junior.
The action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
This looks promising, and this is control! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a cute ball. Oh, delightful ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Takes a shot. He get that clear. Some resolute defending there. Yamal, who's set up one goal so far. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, just skip chance! That's a decent clearance.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might...
He's through, it's one-on-one, can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Mbappe. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the...
It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Tchouameni is there and he can get that clear. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Belletti.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And it's Pedri.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Main sehari kok malah kayak begini, Cok.
So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Germany.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a key interception.
Astagfirullah. Kemana lepasin lu, coy?
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his...
Can he finish? They've scored!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Brzezinski has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri, and here's Son Heung-min, stood up well to him there.
Son Heung-min really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No, it's come to nothing.
Apaan?
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can clear their lines. That's a cute ball. And he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior looks to get on the end of this. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Son Heung-min. He is through here. Well, he is onto this. Tries a shot! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass.
And the shot! Yes!
Kena jangan bro, dekat lama mas bro.
Double quick time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Can he get it through? Oh, super find. No, that is pretty much the end of that. Sanchez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking for the run, and this is Van Basten, crossed into the middle, and he's heaved it away. Pedri engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, it's Van Basten. He's had it taken off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Modric,
Has been
a
indicated.
through ball. He's on it. Can he get away? It's Van Basten! He's kept it out just. And there's the end of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Egypt are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 5, Vinicius Junior.
There's the
Coming
start
on
of the
field
second half.
is Number 11, Felipe.
Nicely aimed pass. Egypt different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
ball looks a good one. Inzaghi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Rosicki gets it away. Germany are looking to go forward now. And he's straight offside. Sanchez. Egypt are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Shoots! He has done it! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Son Heung-min really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is...
It's Inzaghi! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
For Egypt.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Filippo Inzaghi.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Son Heung-min! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Egypt are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Van der Ven. Sanchez. Wilshere. Now Van der Ven. Wilshere. Filippo Inzaghi. And he's shot a goal! Sticks it away! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
It's Van Basten! He's kept it out. That's a great save.
Substitutions taking place.
Modric plays it short. And he's managed to get rid. And he's intervened well there. Not the most accurate pass. And they win it back again. Filippo Inzaghi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, good-looking ball. Wilshere. Egypt looking to pass their way through. Now it's Son Heung-min. And the shot! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Now it's Kimmich. Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's gone loose. And they can counter here. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific.
Oke bang. Oke apaan coy? Hoki doang tadi jir.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's a sharp little ball here. Baresi gets good distance on it. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's fabulous. He can get that clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Clipped into space. Chance for a shot!
Astagfirullah, tenangan
It's
tayo.
off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
It's a searching pass. He's through, now it's a chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona!
Jungkil Gaming.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Egypt finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Egypt looking to pass their way through. And he can clear it away. Well, they've got it again. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Played out wide. De Bruyne looking to go deep. And it's Wilshere. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Duh, kok passing ke situ, Cok?
De Bruyne. Nicely shaped ball. Egypt are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Raul. And that's a dangerous ball. De Bruyne. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. He's found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicked it back promptly. And this is Son. It's Son Heung-min! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Beckenbauer can get it clear. And they're back on the ball again.
There will be 1 minute.
Good ball. Vinicius Junior! Goal! Egypt! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. You don't keep those. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Egypt come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a
15
super
minutes.
half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Egypt are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we are back on the way. Now it's stopped off. Egypt come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Rodri. Petit. Tries to play it through. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that was very necessary. Tremaine is there to clear. Baresi. And it's Rodri. And the pass is intercepted. Great ball if he can get there. Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min. Searching pass he's played there. Egypt perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Son Heung-min. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Tremaine. This looks promising. Petit. Barcelona finding their passes. Sanchez kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Raul. It's Son Heung-min! It's in!
And
this is getting better and better. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And now he has two.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes a substitution, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Egypt go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And this is Inzaghi, out towards the flank. Raul. Closing in on Raul! Terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that has left him in a heap. And this is Stoichkov.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Great vision. He's being urged to shoot. Roll! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Egypt have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do, and managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
Gua tonton gak nih bang? Tonton lah mas bro. Sem kepencet. Kok panas gini ya bro? Biasa cuaca Jumat panas masih punya rumah masih tai.
So bring it on. Height
Habis
expectation,
potong kuku
emotion. The
agak
game yet to kick
gimana
off,
gitunya
and the excitement
pegang
already palpable.
post screen.
Against Egypt. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Bang, pakai device apa? Pakai iPad mini mas bro.
So it's down to business here. Tries to play it through. Well, see, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No way through. Good-looking ball. Now it's Bale. And it's Kukçu. And this is De Bruyne. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested.
Vinicius Junior! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer
Weh,
will
ku sedikit
and
bapuk nih
considerable
coy.
accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So, a breakthrough already. It's run loose here. Oh, that's well spotted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
Coutinho.
And the score is 1-0. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Aduh.
Bale. He's looking wide. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of
bang.
it, not quite so.
Hoki mas bro.
The pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Pedri, Mbappe,
Alamak, Mbappe cok.
Bellingham. We get a throw in. And this is Batistuta. Oh, easy pickings there. Raul, over to the left. He's picked his way through. And it's been played through.
Alah, kok gitu kan double touch.
Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Bellingham. Pedri. And here's Batistuta. That's an excellent interception. He's having a go!
Ngawur, ngawur.
An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome. IJIN are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
De Bruyne. And it's Batistuta. And it's Vitinha. Vinicius
There will
Junior.
be 1 minute added time.
Bale. Now it's Batistuta. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's a shade optimistic. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Hoki mas bro.
Egypt have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Number 7.
Wifi-ku musuhku.
Coming on the field is
Whistle goes and we start the second half.
Substitution in progress.
Egypt really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Delicate ball and it needs to be. Goes forward. Now it's Inzaghi. Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. Van der
Inzaghi.
Ven gets it clear.
Asal lu tahu bang.
Egypt with their first corner.
Dia
First
siapa
in the
tentunya
game
pada
for
saling
either
pakai
side,
mata
actually.
asir. Ya kalau pemula sih nggak apa-apa.
Bastoni with the clearance. Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Alah,
Egypt
Kalau
are
pemula
still that
bagus,
goal
coy.
to the good.
Itu harus mata
So
asis
Jim,
itu.
is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. Raul, who's set up one goal so far. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And that's clear
Sikit
cut.
loro
It's a
kabeh.
free kick. There could be trouble here.
Bukan pemula bang, pemain yang minta saran biar dapat lencana WS 30 kali di divisi 1 disarani sempat asis.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he
Ngeri
must
cuy.
feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Tutor tenangan bebas bang, oke. Tutor ya. Nendang siapa ini coba? Wah, ini nendang bapu-bapu anjir.
Now it's Pedri. Oh, it's played into the area.
Ah, sempat aku tadi nendang loh, bukan passing loh.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Bale. Aimed beyond the defence.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Inzaghi.
Gak enak cok, wifi ku cok, gak bisa gocek-gocek.
Now it's Batistuta.
Buangnya.
And that has been clubbed away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And it's Ribery.
Buang.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There will be 1
And
minute
claimed
at
it
a
back
time.
swiftly. That's been into... And that's it. Egypt have
Akun
done it.
joki itu mas,
Their
keren coy,
solitary
joki
strike
dola.
ultimately
Yoi.
proving just enough. A terrific
Wifi-nya
win,
yang
however you look at it.
bikin resah ini mas bro.
Vinicius Junior voted man of the match and deservedly
Ini
so.
cok, grafiknya cok kayak detak jantung orang ya.
You've seen, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just...
Gak bisa anjir. Take possession-nya. Inzaghi itu bisa bersaing di divisi 1 kan? Hehehe. Kalau bersaing sih, kalau buat meta terobosan sih masih bisa bersaing. Cuman ini bodinya, physical kontaknya yang kecil. Kalau udah ditempel udah susah meskipun licin. Sekarang CF depan itu minimal physical kontak 70 dah. Inzaghi kalau bisa dribble gua pakai bang. Ya emang bawaannya nggak bisa dribble cok Inzaghi, cuman positioningnya yang ngeri. Kartu yang positioningnya bagus CF ya, Shevchenko, Suarez, Inzaghi, bagus AI-nya kalau nyari posisi kalau main terobosan.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Now it's Hazard. Tries from distance. Up towards the front line. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Kok ke situ sih?
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice sequence of passes this. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Decent chance!
Tendangan tanpa bayangan.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Egypt with the corner. They're first.
Yuk, dapat.
He rises!
Aduh.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Nicely aimed pass. And it's Modric. That's a good ball. Vinicius Junior! Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tai.
Disappointed with that. He's looking wide.
Kasih ngapa, Jok?
Chouameni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And he shoots!
Raul.
Egypt! And Egypt are in front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
A 1-0 lead established. He tries a shot! It's
Jangkrik.
loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Raul. Egypt finding their passes. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe!
Astagfirullah.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. He gets big. Really well taken goal. That is how you do it. A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Egypt are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy the...
Pedri! And it's there! Again! them in a trice, and they are soaring. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Pelite pas ini.
Egypt are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And we are back on the way. No reported change to either side during the break. Has a look and plays it forward. Chouameni. Now it's Raul. Shifted it to the flank. Played back in.
Astagfirullah.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Pedri.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's Raul!
Alah, Raul.
No, he's missed it.
Egypt really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Raul. Mbappe has created one goal already. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Applies the finish!
Mirip lawanku ini, Cok.
Well,
Mata
the
asis.
defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Gak enak loh padahal pakai mata asis itu. Kok banyak yang pakai ya?
Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Azar. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Raul. Raul! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time
Thank you,
for.
Mas Bro.
Good evening to you.
Skillnya apa ini yang totem pukul Palmer? Visionary pass. Bisa JMF gak? Bisa sih. JMF ekor.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Egypt.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Hazard. Can he finish? Goal!
Asem.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Enak kah David Simon? Lumayan.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Raul, Mbappe, chance for a shot! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Wonderfully
Alamak.
smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of
Foden! Oh, he gave that an
Aplong-aplong,
almighty
ojo Palmer
thump.
Well, we
taruh
always have to give
JMF.
a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too
Kayaknya
well?
anjir.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold. Nicely weighted ball. Bale picks it up out wide. And he shoots!
Tai, Bel.
And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Diego Carlos. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Van Dijk. Indonesia trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And the shot!
Ngawur.
Egypt with the corner, they're first.
Dapat.
Vinicius Junior!
Oh, ngapain ini?
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Hazard looking for options for movement. Raul looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Palmer played into the tries a shot.
Bisa-bisanya malah gaya Vini, Cok.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Rice. Now it's Bale. He's a sharp little ball here. Good chance here. Egypt are looking to break at pace. Pedri. Raul. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior! Goal! Egypt! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And the half-time whistle goes. Egypt come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Egypt head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Son Heung-min.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again. Raul. Good ball, good take. Nice interception, well timed.
Great.
No messing
Boss.
about, just bludgeoned away. Egypt come out of the tunnel having undergone a change. And a chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Foden. Alexander-Arnold. And that is a little undercooked. Raul. And here's Son Heung-min. And here's Vinicius. Vinicius
Kok
Junior!
gitu loh, semua passingnya.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Sliding kok musuh.
That's been slipped through. It's Bale!
Ah, Siman.
What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Beautiful, just beautiful.
Nah, cok, passingnya cok.
Goal! Egypt! And they've got their lead back. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Egypt get themselves into the lead. Crosses it in.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That pass isn't the best. And it's Pedri. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rice, he won't be happy with that
Teori
one.
apa lah cuy?
Raul ploughing through the middle.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Fuck.
Played into space. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Looks a good ball through. And the finish!
Egypt can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Passing nice and neat. Oh, it's Son Heung-min!
Kelas.
And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will.
Alhamdulillah. Yang butuh joki divisi ke divisi 1 langsung WA aja Mas ya. Murah-murah aja. Sekalian buat isi konten live. Ya Allah, ngantuk.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. He is through here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Fuck, lepas cok.
Quality ball. Now it's Haaland. Played out to the left flank. Hazard. And he decides to cross. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Egypt clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Always onto this. And the finish! Goal! Egypt! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Duh,
Well, a
mulai
little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the first
Loh,
goal of
untung.
the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition. No
Chance!
Vinicius.
A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Egypt are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's
Aduh,
been
gak ada
an
one-touch
absolutely
passing lanjut,
fabulous
lama
spell for
sih.
them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Raul.
Raul really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Chouameni. Roberto Carlos. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Fernandez. Want to throw in. Egypt heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That's an imaginative pass. Well read, nice interception. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Raul.
Shit. Keras itu shit.
Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Cleared without complication.
Added time.
Ball's not gone well. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Mbappe.
A really close shave and the last action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Egypt clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Egypt go in at half-time on a comfortable Mbappe!
Kayak kenceng banget tendangannya tapi
Almost caught
nggak
everyone out there,
sempurna
and
tuh.
just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Mbappe, Pedri, foot in. No, again there's no way through. Raul tries to pass it through.
Enggak ada Mbappe.
Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement.
Takes a shot!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Conte.
Egypt are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Knocks it out wide. Kubo. And the shot!
Spam
Oh,
crossing.
extraordinary.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Beckham. Azar. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That pass has been well intercepted. That is good strength. Haaland. Shot. And a chance! And he's there to get it away.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Kante. Oh, this is a great position. Now it's Mbappe. He's going to be disappointed with that. That ball looks a good one. Mbappe shot a goal! Goal! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Oke, sudah naik mas.
And a
Respect.
trademark move ends with the inevitable. And that's it.
Biar cepet ya, mas bro.
Thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Sallallahu ala Muhammad. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Sallallahu ala Muhammad. Mari passingnya tadi Indo. Enakan Capello apa Martinez,
Well,
Bang?
football is, of course,
Enakan
ultimately
Capello, Mas
just a
Bro.
game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Soalnya udah meta baru, era baru, manajer serba link sekarang.
Raul. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing.
Asem.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And they're quick to get it back. Fernandez. And it's Pedri. And here's Mbappe.
Kok ke sono ke Raul loh, Bro?
Neymar. And it's Serginho. Neymar.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Egypt looking to pass their way through. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Raul.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to...
Takes a shot!
Kalau SBC, serangan balik cepat.
First blood drawn.
Amorim,
That
paling enak.
really is quite fabulous.
Posternya bagus
All of his
soalnya.
own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And he's picked it up out wide. Pedri. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this
Dapat.
point. 1-0 the score. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Tai lah passing lang.
Neymar, he has a look out. Pedri, just 5 minutes left until the break. Mbappe,
Alah, mau ngocek
and
sebentar
it's
anjir.
Batistuta.
Rapat soalnya.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Raul. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Egypt can be fairly satisfied then. It's so
Cheat.
far so good for them.
Rashid.
And it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Egypt really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Cross flung in towards the middle. Van Dalton clears it away. Passing is crisp and Vinicius
Tai
Junior!
lah. Kok gitu double touch-nya?
Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. Conte. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he welcomes it in. Vinicius Junior! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all...
And Bebeto! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Fuck.
Pedri. Raul. Mbappe. Raul. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Aduh, dipres
Vinicius
lah.
Junior
Sempat
really needed
muter.
to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Vinicius Junior. That's a
Ih,
risky
kamu
ball,
bisa.
you've got to say. Van Bauten. And here's Vinicius Junior. Fernandez. Out to the right. Great defending, strong and determined. Vinicius Junior! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. And that is fabulous.
Hey.
A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
A case now of complete control. Egypt are closing in on a comfortable win. JUM'AT. And they win it back again.
Kosong.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Tuh, gak ketipu.
Bebeto.
Dor.
Schneider. And here's Batistuta. Oh, it's Bebeto.
Tai.
Off target. Raul did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Padahal tinggal suren aja loh, kok pakai keluar segala.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri is wide and looking to get onto this. That's a decent clearance. Has a look and place it forward. Now it's Luis Suarez. Knocks it into space. He's away. And the finish!
Langsung digocek-gocek pula.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty
Laptop.
of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by
Lama
going the other.
kali passingnya
Very
Mbappe.
nice.
So a breakthrough already.
Duh, pakai nge-lag, Cok.
Casemiro, Neymar, Sanchez promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe, Sanchez, looking to play him in. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Tries to play it through. Always onto this.
Malah gitu, bangke.
Just bludgeoned away. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now what about a counter-attack? Now it's Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Good ball, good take. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In he goes again!
Oh, bener gak masuk, coy.
Egypt are level. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Egypt grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Raul. Oh, shooting chance! What a wonderful goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
2 added minutes
Egypt
has been
go into the
indicated.
lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And he's intervened well there. And the first
Ini mic-nya aku offin dulu, Mas Bro. Mau azan asar.
Egypt come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now.
Please turn
And we
your
are up
attention
to the break.
screen for
Well, give me a
information
moment to get my
provided by
breath
the
back.
local
What a
police.
super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the action is back on the way. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Mbappe! Mbappe! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Egypt go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And he's managed to get free. Dida, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's JUM'AT.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is Messi. Luis Suarez. Raul. Vinicius Junior. Belletti. Raul. Luis Suarez. He can run onto that. And this is Neymar. Oh, he's been caught napping. Modric. Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Looking for options for movement. It's Luis Suarez! Pedri. Raul has created one goal already. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Pedri. Looking for the run. Now there's a fine ball. Mbappe! Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung tries making a foray down the right. There won't be another chance after this one. Raul. Vinicius Junior. Quality ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And he's lost his man here. And that has been clubbed away. So that's it. It is all over. Egypt have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Can he finish? Goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tries a shot! No mistake! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Egypt are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes the shot! He's fizzed it forward. Hazard. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Rice. Guardiola. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Brilliantly cut out. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pedri. Now, who's going to be first to this? Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Messi. Van Basten. Tchouaméni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Vinicius Junior. Bebeto. Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? Pedri. Oh, it's Son Heung-min, and it's Pedri. Tries to pass it through. Raul. Vinicius Junior. Modric. Vinicius Junior. And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Egypt are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in a great position here. Now it's Pedri. Big chance! And a chance! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi, and the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Van de Ven. Egypt still have the cards to affect this game. Back into the middle. Vinicius Junior. Real chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Can he finish? Quality ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Inzaghi gets flagged offside. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now, this could be a chance. Vinicius Junior! Now it's Van Basten. Looking to play him in. Oh, perfectly. And the shot! He scored! And they are right back within touch! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So is this the start of a comeback? And he can clear it away. And that's been one straight back. Egypt finding their passes. Azar. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. No way through. Shot could be on. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Filippo Inzaghi. That's a little off target. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That is a great pick out. That's that, the end. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Divisi 2 ke 1 berapa
There's
bang?
nothing quite like match day,
Langsung
especially
WA
here.
saja mas,
This
itu
crowd
nomorku
doesn't
ada di
do
pojok kanan.
ordinary, and we should be in for something very
Murah-murah
special.
saja sambil ngisi konten live.
We have already started here.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
Tries a shot! Goal! Egypt! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Egypt are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed.
Mbappe! Oh, what has happened here?
Aduh,
What a cracking save from
kesasar.
the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Raul, well, played right into his path.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Richarlison. And that has left him in a heap. Nicely weighted ball. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Vinicius Junior! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Nicely aimed pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's found a way through. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And this is Kane. Vitinha. Egypt are looking to go forward now. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Kane. Egypt heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Kane. Aimed beyond the defence. Decent chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vinicius Junior. He's on it. Can he get away? Odegaard gets over and intercepts. Bastoni.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Alexander-Arnold. Bastoni. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And we've reached half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Egypt are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are back underway. No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Mbappe. Now it's Pedri. Oh, this looks sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Goes for a shot! Oh, that's nice. And he shoots!
Duh,
That
gua
is
agak bawel.
decidedly lacking.
Vitinha
Pemain saya
clearly
kerja,
felt that
nontonnya
distance
Bang.
wasn't an issue,
Siap-siap
but
Mas
maybe
Bro.
there were better options for him there.
Rice, and it's Pedri. Pedri stood his ground strongly. Pedri! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Anjir.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's another good win of the ball. Belletti. Here's Vitinha. Vitinha tries making a foray down the right. Vinicius Junior is in a really good position out wide. Driving on and making good progress. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. Now it's Raul. Probing pass. Rice. Egypt can consider themselves just about safe now. Vitinha. Raul. Always onto this. That's going to go a long way.
Mata asis merasakan.
That'll be a throw-in.
Inzagol.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 8, Richarlison. Number 18,
Ah, good steal. He just read it.
number 13,
Rice.
Pedri.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Number 11, Pulisic.
Egypt looking to pass their way through. Pulisic.
Substitution in
And
progress.
Solot.
There will be 1 minute
There'll be a
added
minute
time.
of stoppage time. And it's Ødegaard. And that is that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is...
Dari tumbal skill dulu Mas Bro. Pilek masih mampet hidung. DMF elek-elek, jelek-jelek. Yuk, double touch. Soleh kontrol. Tai, skill apaan, cok? No cacicu langsung gas. Salis penalti GG Bang, yoi GG Mang.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a
Anjir,
contest
lawan
worthy of the set.
skuad anomali, cok.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Martin Caceres, Jim. Precious little doubt about what his outstanding qualities are.
Aggression and tenacity, Peter, but there is another side to his game as well. He's got a certain confidence on the ball and he can pick a really telling pass too. That's vital if you're looking to play a patient, possession-based game.
Messi. Cafu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Defending of the desperate variety.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Showing great feet there. Lovely, now chance! Goal! Egypt! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Ngeri anjir, skuad anjir.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Raul. Expertly cut out,
Aduh,
really
Win.
nicely done. Kaka. That has not gone well.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Raul was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Brilliantly cut out. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Fuck.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the shot!
Untung cocok, bukan masuk Bang Dodo.
There fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a pretty loose
Mes,
pass.
mes.
That's a sharp pass. Tries to pass. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Thinks about the shot. And he was
Asem.
there to get a vital
Tarik-tarik,
touch.
anjir gak bisa nge-shot.
And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Substitution in progress.
Egypt can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior!
Terlalu jauh.
Oh, nice touch. Caceres did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Masih nge-lag, Cok.
The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rummenigge.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Shit.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Fernandez looking to play it into the box.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Oh, what a climb!
Astagfirullah.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Egypt with the corner, there first. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Inzaghi. Shapes to shoot! Pirlo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Played out wide. Pirlo. Sanchez deals with that comfortably.
Asem.
Inter really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Now it's Inzaghi. Can he get on the end of this? Picked out Vinicius Junior! And it's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Truly superb, a goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill...
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Aduh,
Really well taken goal.
dapat ya.
Just 1 inning now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Rummenigge at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that
Chip.
one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pedri. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And the referee brings it to a close. Egypt pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They
Bapuk
have the
wajibnya,
win,
coy.
and that's what they needed. Vinicius Junior taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Egypt clearly came into this match with a good game.
Ergimang mulai meresahkan playernya lagi push divisi. Min 40 plus 40 tadi coy lawan squad barusan tadi. Irung mampet gitu. Gak bisa napas lu.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Tries to play it through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gone all the way through to the keeper. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Egypt finding their passes. Thinks about the shot.
Alah.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Dapat.
Good take. Mbappe! Goal! Egypt! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Dor.
Manchester United. Oh. And Messi! Now, oh, what has happened? It's come back out to him. Sanchez clears it away.
Asem
Well,
ngelek
he
cok
got
untuk nggak
rid
masuk
because he
gitu.
was under pressure.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Vinicius Junior. Tromeni gets good
Mata sih
distance
sini
on it.
lawanku, bro.
And it's Vitinha. Closing. Pedri! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vitinho.
Played back.
Not a lot more he could
Shit.
do there.
Plenty of
Nah,
appeals, but the
worth it,
referee
man.
is not interested. And this is Messi. Messi.
Lihat kemana, Cil,
had a
Pocil.
really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried.
Ini
all things
komunikasi
considered.
simpang, bukan
The
sesat,
defense were
sesat.
just well prepared for what was coming.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vitinha and the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's
Raul.
again.
Alamak.
That's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Vitinha. That is a little undercooked. It's a searching pass. Neatly clipped into space.
Emang kontrak SIM buat demam, Mas, bro.
Oh, it's a great ball here.
Asem nggak ada minta loh.
Now, can they get him away? Well, this is Shevchenko. And this is Shevchenko.
Aduh, aduh.
Magnificent!
Santos.
A finish right from the top draw. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get...
Mbappe! Goal! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You tried to send him one way, and he...
And we hit half-time.
Akun anomali lagi
Was a
kah?
very watchable
Fokus-fokus,
and
jangan
entertaining
respon
half
gua
of
dulu, Bang.
football.
Sesat.
It's fair to say that both teams
Masalah,
have
Mas,
played
bro.
their part. No, well, the pickings
Santai aja,
certainly have
kawan.
been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be
Bagus lu, Cok, lawannya ini,
he's going to
Cok.
want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch,
Sayang
pass
kok
quicker,
pakai
and entice the opposition out of
4-3-3.
position. He knows how
Tengahnya
crucial
kompong.
the next goal will be.
Egypt are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we are back on the way. No reported change to either side during the break. Very nicely done. Belletti.
Alah, lama anjir.
That'll be a
Siap,
throw.
untung Ronaldo gak siap.
Belletti. Looking to play him in.
Bagus nih passingnya.
Vitinha receives it
Aduh.
in a wide position. And we have
Tutor
our
corner,
very
Bang.
first
Oke,
corner.
sini ya. Pasin kawan kita yang ada di sini nih ya. Ambil box, sikat. Dor.
And he's
Duh,
there to
tutor.
belt it away.
Tai lah.
Out towards the flank. Van der Ven. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a decent clearance. And he He's only too happy to take that back. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Kayak gitu loh, bisa pas
A
loh.
sharp little ball here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He won't be happy with that one. And he cuts out the supply. Vitinha. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Takes a shot!
Anjir.
It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Yuk,
And yes,
dapat.
it's him
Aduh,
again.
Be, kok ke situ mintamu, Be?
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Anjir, fake shotnya lama,
Don't you
Cok.
just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Vitinha. Vinicius Junior. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Raul. That's tidy. Oh, that's well
Aduh,
done.
bro.
Really robust.
Kasih lewat lah. Passingnya
Bastoni
ngintip
producing
gitu.
a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Threads one in. Great ball, and he's in here.
Teori apa
That's
lagi
just
tadi?
playing it safe and simple. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nice interception, well timed.
Lain kali kalau bikin tutor corner lawan AI mulai.
2 added minutes has been
Time
indicated.
added on will be 2 minutes.
Astagfirullah.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is as far as it goes. A
Lawan
and
ginian
a
malah
highly
sama.
unpredictable
Konami,
one.
Konami.
Their share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very...
Bang, tutor sliding tackle yang bersih. Usahain itu, Mas Bro. Apa namanya? Di sprint dulu sampai nempel. Sprint aja dulu pemainmu sampai nempel. Tapi kadang-kadang juga merah, Mas Bro, ya juga merah. Tapi nggak pernah merah sih aku. Preman semua sekarang. Iya, emang lagi enak-enaknya nyeleding. Makanya banyak yang manfaatin. Skill sliding harus ada biar bersih terus. Ya itu juga masuk akal. Jadi kalau ada skill sliding tackle-nya kan bergerakan, AI-nya mau nyeleding kan juga bagus, kebantu. Jadi bersih. Habis ini nyoba aku spam sliding tackle.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Astagfirullah. Lawan-lawan gini nih yang bikin males main, Cok.
Well, we're on the way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Talinia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Kurang jauh sebenarnya tadi.
Good read, needed to be.
Thuram really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly.
Good effort from distance.
Kali judul IJIN sliding semua player Efootball, ngeri cuy.
Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward, you can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Mati kau.
There will be a throw-in. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want.
Dor.
Chu stood his ground strongly. Now it's Thuram!
Dia mau nyeliding takut, Cok.
Superb goalkeeping.
Thuram really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Messi plays it short. And this, it's Modric! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Gempur gini, bro.
Clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Dapat.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Raul. And here's Modric, looking tidy in possession here. Oh, this is a great heads a shot! Goal! Egypt! And Egypt are in front.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Mbappe, and it's made its way to him. And this is more big chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Serginho. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, they can break here. He's through here. Now it's Son Heung-min. Big chance, Son Heung-min!
Alah.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Son Heung-min actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tutor corner. Oke. Sini ya. Auto tai.
Gets it clear. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He has found the way through.
Aduh, nipu sayang.
Modric.
2 added minutes
Now it's
have been
JUM'AT.
indicated.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Egypt finding their passes. And we hit half-time.
Untung pas shooting
No shortage of
2 kali
chemistry or
lihat, Bang.
intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Terlalu pelan jir
I
shootingnya,
thought that was a decent
flashingnya.
45 minutes of football.
Biasanya kadang-kadang gitu
Plenty of
maju, Bu,
signs
kena
that
surprise
both
tau.
managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Dor.
Yeah, that does look
Kayak
a
gitu,
foul.
bro,
Referee's given a
preman-preman
free
ini,
kick.
bro. Merah
He is
jasit
going
biar
into that
imbang.
little black book.
Kak, sliding itu anjir berjatuh dengan gaya.
And it's Kukcu. Now it's Tura. Now it's Modric. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's Son Heung-min.
Tai lah.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution in progress.
Tutor 90% corner masuk. Oke. Okay. 96%.
Vinicius Junior.
4.
And somehow he's
Yang
managed to
4%-nya
miss it.
ngancam.
What a chance. He
96%.
probably had more time than he realised.
Mbappe.
Dur.
Chance just a bit on the
Enak.
firm side. Pedri. Nicely rated
Angkara
ball.
Messi, Angkara Messi, Angkara Messi.
Saved that chance. It's in. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Raul. Stood up well to him there. And here's Mbappe. Pedri. No way through. That's gone
Astagfirullah, main
loose.
tai lah ini.
Oh,
Kayak
good
dikata
read.
rekam, Cok.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. And he's whipped it across. That's the throw.
Betul.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. So their 4th corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. They're urging him to shoot. Egypt have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. And a chance! Now who's Son Heung-min?
Asem terlalu main-main, jir.
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Niatku,
Son
gak
Heung-min
maju-maju, mau
clearly
kelewatin.
furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Rodrigo. He's found a way through. Played in with purpose.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Egypt needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Pedri. Just 5 minutes left. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. well stopped.
Aduh
It's a foul in
sih,
a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
So, another shot at goal! Modric.
4 added minutes
No,
has been
no way
indicated.
through there. Looking for the run. Hakimi. And this is Son Heung-min. Kupchu. Mbappe. And that is as far as it goes. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind.
Ya Allah, ngantuk. Wow, ada King Bell.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Good running, strong and purple. Has a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He has found the way through. Goes for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold
Sesat.
it. Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised, because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And this is Hazard. Bale. Great chance!
Alamak.
He's done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Ya,
A
Bell
momentary
gini,
lapse
bro.
mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a
Lari.
little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Egypt clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always...
It's Bale! reckless. They are really purring here, and they have
Gila, Cok.
extended their lead in the blink of
Popok
an
bel,
eye.
Cok.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting.
Neymar! And the keeper's well positioned.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Can he finish? It's there! They're back within reach! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Son Heung-min demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Coming on to replace him is
Egypt give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Stood up well to him there. Hazard, he's had a shot!
Masem.
It's in! And the lead is extended still further. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've
Nah,
been
Maul.
working on in training. And it came off beautifully.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Vinicius Junior! No, not quite.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Serang.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Egypt making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Takes a shot!
Nggak ada yang bisa
He's
nyekat
got it
bel.
all! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
There will be 3 minutes.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And the shots! Goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And he seemed certain to get the 6th. And the half-time whistle goes.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations. Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again. Egypt didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Egypt different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And this is real chance! Lacking in accuracy.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Lawan anomali kah? Lawan Belgium. Diajar per mas bro.
That's really well manoeuvred. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get it through? And this is Eto'o. He's got away. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Vinicius Junior. Egypt still have the cards to affect this game. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Chouameni, Pedri. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nicely weighted
Alah,
ball.
offside pula.
Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Hazard. And this is Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pedri concedes a free kick for that. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's superb. And the finish! It's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 18, Son Heung-min.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Vinicius Junior.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Fernandez.
75 minutes played.
Raoul.
Mbappe.
Number 21.
Oh, what a goal! They've scored! Just 1 goal in it now. Game on! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Duh, passing
And
itu
very
tol.
quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Pedri! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, just skip shoots! And yes, it's there! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Aduh,
All
injak
square
gol.
again into the dying minutes.
Has been indicated.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Mbappe.
Dapat.
He's in a good position. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rodri works it forward. Passing is crisp and sharp. Palmer is the
Ah, semohoki nih orang cowok,
brings
cok.
it to a close. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, after all of
Terakhir
that, Jim,
diselamatin,
what are you
Jim.
thinking?
Egypt can always take more positives from a result.
Udahlah, apa ini?